passengers in Taupō will soon be able to fly across the lake, quite literally. An Auckland-designed electric vessel that lifts itself above the water on carbon fibre to Lake Taupō, and what its makers say will be a world first for electric passenger transport on freshwater in New Zealand. The co-founder of the company, Eric Lackman, joins me now in the studio. This looks amazing. Tell me about this boat.
Yeah, and I just want to say thanks a lot for having me. Yeah, the boat's really cool. The Vessev, the world's first commercially certified premium electric hydrofoiling vessel, lifts itself out of the water, substantially reduces the drag of the vessel, which unlocks battery electric performance. Really what we're doing is we're making boats more efficient so that we can use sustainable energies like battery technologies, like other alternative fuels, really get more boating going in the sustainable direction.
It's pretty cool. So how long did it take to sort of, work this out and get all the science and the weighting correct and lift off?
Like if you look at like what we're doing, like if you zoom out, we're making an aircraft that has to fly in a 50-centimeter, thousands of miles unimpeded, in constant waves and turbulence in a salty recursive solution. So we've been working pretty hard at it for a long period of time.
Like how long?
Company was founded in 2018, and we launched the first VS9 in, I want to say May of 2024. Recent, and now we've got more vessels on the water, of course, and yeah, it's really just a big unlock for commercial operators like James and Laurel Kells.
Okay, so what is the vision for this product? Like, where would you like to see it go? What is the potential?
Well, really, there's quite a bit of tourism that happens on Lake Taupō. The really big draw card over there is the Maori rock carvings. There's quite a few visitors every year, and this is going to be a great all-weather way to go head out there. Even when it's a little bit rough, even when there's waves going out there, because you're on hydrofoils, it's a far more comfortable experience. So not only is it busy in the summers, which is a busy season, but it's also be busy in the winters as well. Enclosed cabin, more comfortable, which, for an operator like James and Laurel Kells is a big unlock.
Yeah, fantastic. So, I mean, I'm a keen fisherman, salt water, of course. Can you apply this technology to, if you've got 15 and you want to go out fishing? I mean, could that be the fishing vessel of the future?
Oh, 100%.
Does it cope with that amount of swell?
Yeah, 100%. If you look at what the VS9 can do, we can foil on 0.75 meter waves, going 25 knots.
Wow.
If you were to take a standard 9-meter boat out, knots in 0.75 meter waves, well, you might need a chiropractor after you're done, because you'd probably be bouncing around quite a bit. So by lifting the boat above the waves, we create a much more comfortable, much smoother experience. So you look forward into the future. Right now we're working on passenger vessels and tourism vessels, folks that really need what we're doing. Okay, well this technology is the most efficient way to move on the water. It's also the most comfortable way to move on the water. We're going to see a lot more of these vessels coming up in different applications like fishing, like recreational applications in the future.
Fantastic. So globally, I mean, how rare is this technology?
There are a grand total of vessels that are commercially certified for passenger use in the entire planet. 2 of them are our boats, which is quite cool. And these vessels have all come about in the last 18 months. But given that it's the most efficient and most comfortable way to move on the water, given that it unlocks battery electric performance, we're going to see more and more and more of these vessels popping up around.
And what does it feel like to be in one? Is it super quiet, and is it kind of like just gliding, like you'd be on a parasail or something like that, or? Yeah,
it's definitely a lot more like driving in a car on a freeway than sort of like in a boat where, if you're a fisherman, you kind of experience the sound of the outboards, the motor. So it's quite a different experience. One of the big things that we've done is we've created our own electric motor, the VS Drive. We're actually putting the motor in the hub of the foil, direct drive. Super quiet, efficient, and really reliable. So that really changes the experience on board.
It's really cool technology. So how long until I could, as a recreational boat owner, go and say, right, I want to pick one of these up? I mean, I assume that they're pretty expensive, but that's obviously your market next. Is that where you'd be looking to go?
They're a bit more expensive today, for sure, especially because we're selling to commercial operators. But in the long, I don't think there's an easy way to say that we're going to ignore this huge increase in efficiency that we get from these vessels, because it's a 3x increase in efficiency. So I think, say, 5, 10 years from now, we'll see different products out there available for recreational users that will be touching on different applications.
Thank you very much for coming in, Eric. That is an amazing technology. That is Vessev co-founder and CEO, Eric Lackman. Thank you very much for joining us on Herald Now this morning.